This tier right here is my average tier slash my I am not 100% sure tier. The B tier is my they're good, they're okay, they're in middle of the road. They could be higher, they could be lower. For example, I think Spider-Man, or actually more Black Panther, has really high potential and could be easily an A. I also think that Star-Lord could easily be a C. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't seen that many good Black Panthers. I haven't seen that many good Star-Lords. I haven't seen many good Spider-Mans. There's so much you need to do to get even this thing to work. I haven't seen like almost any Namors. Penny, I think, is a great character, but some people think she's really good. Some people think she's really bad. Captain America, I think, also is like just weird, where like he doesn't do any damage, and I have a lot of fun with him. I thought he was fucking terrible. The more I play him, I think he's better than I thought. He still does essentially fall for him, so he could even be a little bit higher if you do with the team up. He'll also be a little bit lower. All of these pretty much take into account what's the chances you're going to have him on your team. That's why Magneto is an A instead of S. If you had the Wanda team up, I'd probably say Magneto is S. However, though, because then you have to have a Wanda on your team, which is significantly worse than most of the other DPS. That actually makes your team overall worse. So I'm not going to assume that you have it on your team, because if you have it on your team, then you have other characters on your team that are probably not that great. This is not taking into account most of the team ups. Some characters will have team ups more often than others. For example, Thor and Hela will have team ups more often because you're going to have mostly have Thor or Hela's in your game. So you can take into account that you will have Hela's team up with Thor because you're going to have a lot of Hela's. So if you play Thor during this time, you will have a team up most likely. Point is, though, at the end of the day, game is new, game is fresh. It's only day 5. Don't let any streamer or any other player out there bully you off of whatever hero you want to play. Play what you want to play. Have a good time with it. This game is great. This game is a lot of fun. I've been enjoying the absolute hell out of it. It's been a breath of fresh air. It's only day 5. And in a week from now, this could completely change as people just figure out how to play the game and start to understand what they're doing. I know how the content game goes, and everyone rushes their stuff out. I'm already technically late to put out a tier list video, because I normally only like to put these out when I'm super, super confident. I'm not super, super confident yet because the game is new. It's not Overwatch, like I can fucking predict the goddamn meta to you in my sleep because I've been doing it for 7 to 8 years. But either way, hope this gives you a little bit of insight into maybe some stuff to play, and just go out there and have a good time.
What I ordered versus what I got.
Fucking predict the goddamn meta.
My body is rejuvenated. The Eye of Agamotto foresaw this.
Double KO! That's 3!
front of us. Leave me, darkness. By the eye of Agamotto, the Vishanti guide me.
Double KO.
Nah.
My realm is the great river, into which all others flow. I am the goddess all the other gods fear.
Double KO. That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row.
3. A trifle trisket.
5. That's amazing.
I want your soul. Time is up. I want your soul. As expected.
Double KO. That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row.
Another soul to join my legions. Enemies perfect. Hell unleashed! Feast, my crows.
Double KO.
The legions of hell are beyond counting.
That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row. 5. That's amazing.
Demons, yokai, and villains. They all fall by my blade. Just the same.
Double KO!
Yes.
That's 3!
You're mine. What a disgrace.
Double KO! That's 3!
Mind over matter.
Wow, 4 in a row!
Out of sight. Step aside. Here they come now. What a disgrace.
I was rebuilt to be a weapon, but now I'm the one who pulls the trigger. Target neutralized.
Double KO! That's 3!
Incoming! We're done here!
Wow, 4 in a row!
One down. You're up! Nothing personal. One down. Armed and dangerous! Got one.
Double KO! That's 3! Wow, 4 in a row! 5! That's amazing! 6 in a row! Way to go!
Nothing personal. We're done here!
Unbelievable!
Incoming! Got one.
Double KO!
Target neutralized.
Double KO!
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
There's always a spark of light in darkness.
Dark Force dimension. Score one for Ty.
My time to shine.
Lights out.
Music makes people happy. Heroes make them sing. Maybe I can do both. Yes! Another
Double
hit for
KO!
Leo. That's 3! You're a little underdressed. Ice up!
Mm-hmm.
One may feel empathy for an enemy and still destroy them. Our enemies are here! Getting my kicks. Double KO! That's 3! Wow, 4 in a row! Mantis strikes. enemies are here.
Consume life orbs to grant allies healing over time. Heal, 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 shoot, shoot, shoot. Not bad, not bad.
Don't come back. I feel your pain. My anger is healthy. Double KO. My anger is purged. That's 3. Hostile ahead. Wow, 4 in a row. Don't come back. Help is here. I am wounded. Who will help? Help is here. You look tired. Down. Double KO. That's 3. Hostile ahead. Shake it up. Getting my kicks. Double KO. Help is here. Double KO. I feel your pain. Feel better, fight better. Hostile ahead. Chin up. Getting my kicks. Double KO. You made me angry. That's 3. I am less angry now.
That's you in my sleep because I've been doing it for 7 to 8 years. But either way, hope this gives you a little bit of insight into maybe some stuff to play. And just go out there and have a good
Mantis has returned. Chin up. Hostile ahead.
Hi everyone, welcome to my Mantis guide. I'm a former top 10 Overwatch support player and now I'm all Rivals Addict. Today I'm breaking down Mantis, a support character with healing, buffs, and crowd control. Let's dive into her abilities so you can dominate with her. First, her basic attack. Her basic attack basically fires a energy thrower.
Help is here.
It looks like this. And after a critical hit, you instantly gain 1 life orb, which you can see in the middle. These life orbs also generate automatically over time, but hitting criticals, they speed up the process. So it looks like this, if you look at the middle.
I feel
So
your
if you use your abilities, like them boosting a teammate or them boosting yourself, you either wait and miss all your shots and can't use your abilities as much, or you hit your shots, multiple headshots, and you get your life orbs faster, which lets you damage boost way more people, which lets you win games more often. Second, Spore Slumber. Spore Slumber throws a spore at the nearest enemy, sedating them. Use this ability to disrupt key enemies or give your team some breathing room by disabling high priority targets. So for example, when you get dived or when someone is flanking you, or if you can also just use it to peel off for your one of your teammates. Fourth, Natural Anger. Natural Anger uses life orbs to give Mantis herself a damage boost. It's ideal when you need to deal some extra damage or finish off weakened opponents, especially the ones that you use stunned next to you. Fifth, Healing Flower. Healing Flower consumes life orbs to provide healing over time to your teammates. This is your main ability for sustained healing, especially in fights where allies are taking constant damage. So basically, when you have a front line of 2 tanks, for example, and you see them diving in, make sure your healing over time is on them. Or when you have one of your teammates going for a flank, you can pre-use this on them so that they can receive healing over time as soon as they take damage. Sixth, Nature's Favor. Nature's Favor gives Mantis a movement speed boost when she's not injured. Additionally, she gains healing over time whenever she consumes a life orb, looking like this. Take some time to get movement speed, and then after some time you gain your movement speed after consuming a life orb. But the healing over time is always there, so if you take damage and then use one of your abilities, you get healing over time. So whenever you don't have a target, use damage boost yourself to get healing over time. And when it comes to moving, as Mantis or as any other character, don't do the same as other games. Make sure you run in circles to keep your momentum. And then finally, Soul Resurgence. Soul Resurgence lets Mantis release energy around her while moving. It provides healing over time and movement speed boost for surrounding allies.
First time I saw Spark, thought it was a trick of the light.
We're hitting the clips here. We're hitting the clips here, chat. No work. Oh! Feels bad, man. That was a good choice, though. The amount of...
Oh boy, here they come.
Is it like, it is a high ground? No! I'm gonna do
Here's a list of everyone who is hitscan and everyone who is projectile in Marvel Rivals because so many people are just wrong about this and spreading misinformation. Just a quick reminder, hitscan means when you press your mouse, the bullet or whatever you're shooting gets to your target instantly, so you do not have to leave your shots. And projectile just means there's travel time involved with whatever you're shooting, so you do have to leave your shots. Here are all the hitscan people first. Punisher, both his primary and his shotgun are hitscan, but his turret is actually a projectile. Hela is hitscan, A lot of people say she's just a fast projectile. She is not a projectile character. Do not lead your shots with Hela or you will just miss them all. Psylocke is Hitscan. Star-Lord, Black Widow, Luna Snow. I see a lot of people saying she's a really fast projectile character. That is 100% wrong. She is a hit-scan character. Adam Warlock. His primary is hit-scan and his right-click volley is projectile. Now here are all the projectile characters. Moon Knight, Bucky, Loki, Mantis, and Rocket Raccoon. Here's a list of everyone who is hit-scanned and everyone who is projectile in Marvel Rivals because so many people are just wrong about this and spreading misinformation. Just a quick reminder, hit-scan means when you press your mouse, the bullet or whatever you're shooting gets to your target instantly, so you do not have to lead your shots. And projectile just means there's travel time involved with whatever you're shooting, so you do have to lead your shots. Here are all the hit-scan people first. Punisher, both his primary and his shotgun are hit-scan, but his turret is actually a projectile. Hela is hit-scan. A lot of people say she's just a fast projectile. She is not a projectile character. Do not lead your shots with Hela or you will just miss them all. Psylocke is hit-scan. Star-Lord, Black Widow, Luna Snow. I see a lot of people saying she's a really fast projectile character. That is 100% wrong. She is a hit-scan character. Adam Warlock. His primary is hit-scan and his right-click volley is projectile. Now here are all the projectile characters. Moon Knight, Bucky, Loki, Mantis, and Rocket Raccoon.
New entry in the war chart.
Okay. I'm trying to find my main.
Here's a list of everyone who is hit-scan and everyone who is projectile in Marvel Rivals because so...
There is
Khonshu has guided me this far. I trust him. Get up! I'm not done!
Double KO! That's 3!
Time to drain.
Oh, hell no.
when things get tense, the dark child tends to come out. The soul sword feeds.
Double KO!
Enemy ahead of us. One more for the soul sword.
That is crazy.
Limbo.
What?
Limbo. This war is bigger than one life.
Double
What?
That's
What?
Go have fun. Limbo. Come, my minion. This war is bigger than one life. Enemy ahead of us.
Double KO!
Did I break your spirit?
Double KO!
Yo.
Charge!
That's 3!
Oh my god.
This war is bigger than one life.
Wow, 4 in a row!
Limbo.
Yo, what is going on here? What is magic? I'm so confused. Who is that? Whoa.
That's why they call me
Whoa.
magic. Hostiles coming in fast. Survive this. This soul sword
Whoa.
Did I break your spirit? Double KO! Limbo! Behold, Dark Child! Double
Yo, that is just crazy.
charge!
That is just
Hostiles coming in
crazy.
fast.
That is just crazy.
You brought ice to a sword fight. Double KO! Right to your soul.
That's 3.
Upsy daisy.
Wow, 4 in a row. 5. That's amazing.
I don't understand, but that's just crazy.
So many people are just wrong about this.
He's very good. But I don't think he's like the best. And maybe I'm still looking for now. Magic. I think Magic has potentially insane capabilities. I just haven't bumped into insane Magic players yet. So I kind of want to put her in B. But I think she's really good and has some really good team ups. So I kind of want to put her in A. I think I'm going to put her in A. I'm reaching a little bit. I think Magic has insane potential, but there's not really that many Magic players at the moment because why play Magic when you can stand still on Hela and just shoot them in the head? Why play Magic and get all these cooldowns and all these jumping in and whoosh, whoosh, oh no! When I can just go like dead. You know what I mean? Like what's the point, man? Why run with big sword when I can just go? You know, why? What's the point? Hela's the best DPS in the game. It's actually not close yet. And someone might say in chat, well, Flats, what about Hawkeye? there's something in Overwatch land called consistency. And for a long time, not recently, someone's going to say, what about right now? Shut up. Pretended months ago. Widow, for example, has insane high skill ceiling with a only one shot in the game for a while. At this point, but Widow wasn't getting played that much because the consistency of hitting consistent headshots to leading enemy players was not very high. Like the amount of value you'd have to hit, or how many shots you have to hit to get value, was really, really hard versus like how hard it was to like actually get opportunities. When you could pick something like Cassidy or Sojourn, right, and walk up, and yes, you didn't one-shot them, but you did much more damage consistently, and so you would roll people over time, right? Hawkeye is a good example of that, where he has an insane one-shot of potential, but it's a little bit harder to hit consistently than Hela. So Hela has really high consistent damage, where she can just 2-3-shot you. Well, Hawkeye needs to hit the first shot for a one-shot, be charged up, but if he misses it, he will still need 2 or 3 body shots, right? And it feels it's a little bit slower too, even a little bit less survivability. So even though, let's just get that out of the way real quick. Hawkeye is also S tier. Well, is Hawkeye S tier? I don't know if I would even say Hawkeye is S tier. I think Hawkeye might be A tier. No. No.
Wow, 4 in a row.
Okay, I'm gonna put him back down here for now. I'm not done thinking on that one yet. Shit, what's his name? Is it Namor? 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 Namor. Namor. I thought I remember in game it's Namor. I haven't seen any really good players. I haven't played him very much. He's probably one of my least played characters. This might not be a fair rating, but I haven't seen any insane ones. I feel like I haven't seen any that make like a huge difference on the game. And every once in a while I hear that whale jumps in. I'm gonna put him very much middle of the road. I actually don't know where to put this guy too much. What I do know to put though is potentially the worst hero. No, sorry. Let me correct myself. The worst hero in the game, Iron Man. Iron Man is the worst character in the game. Now you might be saying, Flat Paws! How are you saying that's the worst character in the game? Let me tell you why it's the worst character. What does he even do? Fly around. Doesn't do much damage. His fucking beam. Like, there's no point. Like, there's not anything he actually does. Storm is better at flying around. He shreds tanks. Yeah? You want to shred a tank? Here you go. Here's your tank shredder. Here's your tank shredder. Here's your tank shredder. Hook the tank in. There's so many things. Iron Man doesn't do anything that's really well. The big bomb? You mean the maximum? And then just like everyone walks away. It's like, okay, see you later. It's not hard to dodge either. It only gets you if you're not ready for it and you're like kind of not paying attention. No, it just sucks. There's no reason to play. Especially when you get up to the higher ranks and people know how to aim, you just fall over. Right? You just fall over. I get it. You probably might feel strong in some ranks when people don't have people that can aim very well. But like once you get to the players who kind of can aim even a little bit, it just falls apart. Punisher. I think Punisher is super strong. And I say that as a tank player who gets fucking sick of playing this. Judge, dude, you know what I learned last night? You know his ult is uninterruptible? You know the Punisher ult is uninterruptible? But not Thor ult, not Magneto ult. Oh, actually, I don't know Magneto ult instead of eating the projectiles, to be fair. Like, all these tank ults that are, like, super hard to build up, all interruptible. You know what, this guy, it pops 2 guns, guess what? He can walk up and just deletes everybody. It's tough. I won't say he's, like, the best DPS in the game or anything like that. I think he's definitely better than him, but man, I'm so sick of getting shocked. I'm so sick of getting all big. And also, I mean, not once you get to higher ranks, the turret's not really that good. But if you're like playing in like the average ranks, I wouldn't be surprised if you're tired if you play against this turret a lot. The turret can push you up. You probably know what I'm talking about. The second worst DPS in the game, Scarlet Witch. Now, before everyone starts screaming, going, "What?" Hear me out.
There is only one sorcerer.
Remember I said earlier, there's going to be parts of this tier list that some of you are going to disagree with, and some people are going to agree with. Some people, sorry, I also said that there's going to be parts that
Agamotto for something. I
Double kill!
I am Groot. I am Groot.
disagree with, because my experience is going to be very much different than yours. The reason why my experience is so much different is because her damage is good, but it's just like a slow, consistent. And what makes that so powerful in the average player's rank is burst damage from characters like Hela or Hawkeye are not that prevalent. You don't have players hitting 3 out of 4 shots on Hawkeye or on Hela. They hit 1 out of 4, right? So they're doing much less damage. So your consistent damage is much more powerful versus their burst. Once you get up in the different higher ranks, where they hit burst shots more often, the burst shots are more powerful. With burst shots being more powerful, you die easier, because it's much easier to heal Wanda damage than it is to heal Hela damage or Hawkeye damage. You can't heal a one-shot. You can absolutely heal a damage over time. I think her ult, also, though really powerful, is also one of those ults that once you get really higher up, you need to have a combo with it. For example, a Strange Probe, right? Like, if you have a Strange that pops Portal at the same time that she ults, and you pop the ult over them, they don't have much time to react, it can be very strong. If you just pop it and start flying into the enemy team, you're gonna get CC, you're gonna get shot out of the sky, and you're just done. So even though I don't think she's bad, I don't think she even needs a buff, I just think she's just not that great. You know, maybe I should really drive this home. You know what? I'm gonna drive this home. I don't think she's the same tier as Iron Man, to be fair. I don't think she's the same tier as Iron Man. So either I need to make a tier for Iron Man below. So, like, let me just make this clear. I think Iron Man's probably the first character. Scarlet Witch, I don't think needs buffs or anything. I just think that how do I describe this to you? In competitive hero shooters, burst damage is very powerful and very impactful. Wanda does not have burst damage. She is extremely good at doing consistent damage, and she will probably have gold damage in all of her games, like the most damage in the lobby. She might even have most kills in the lobby. But the thing is, though, once you climb up to the higher ranks, that will get out-healed a lot of times. And burst damage is king, because even if you're doing a lot of damage, their burst damage characters can kill your teammates before you can kill them. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I understand if you completely disagree with that. That's totally fine. This is my experience versus your experience. My experience has been from quick play in the beginning when the game came out, to then transferring into ranked and playing against a lot of people that I played against in Overwatch and stuff like that, like very skilled gamers. So just so you know, that's why I think that. Spidey-Man. I think Spider-Man has the potential to be an insanely good hero, but I don't see anyone playing it. So I think Spider-Man is going to fall victim to something I'm also going to talk about with Wolverine, where he could be really good, but he's so hard to play, and how much effort you have to put in to get value is so much worse than just picking Hela and shooting you in the head. I can pick Hela and shoot you in the head twice and you die. Or I can pick Spider-Man and go to finally get one kill, right? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, and I get that because I played a bunch of Pokemon, right? So like, it's tough, right? It's tough. It's really hard. So why do all this shit for one kill when you can just pick Hela and shoot him in the head twice? Star-Lord. I think Star-Lord is tough to say because I've not played any insane Star-Lords, but unfortunately B tier is my B tier is kind of my like I said with this whole list, okay? Do me a favor. First off, take a breath. Okay? B tier is kind of the average slash I'm not totally sure tier. The game has been out for 4 days. Yes. Or 5 days. Yes. I have 65 hours. But also, the game's brand new. So it's still early, right? Still early. We're not 100% sure. There could be things that we don't even know. So when I put someone in B, part of it is I think they're kind of average. It could be slightly below average. It could be slightly above average. Depending on who you're talking to, right? B is not trash here, right? And so when I'm putting Star-Lord in B, a lot of it is I've seen some okay ones, but I haven't seen any super impactful ones. I haven't seen some insane ones, right? You could absolutely bump somebody down to C, or you could even bump them up to A. Some more than others. Like I think I would bump Star-Lord and probably
One may feel empathy for an enemy and still destroy them. Too fast for you.
Double KO!
Down.
Double KO! That's 3! Wow, 4 in a row! 5! That's amazing!
Don't come back. Our enemies are here. I feel your pain. Makes me feel good.
Double KO!
Our enemies are here. Don't come back.
Double KO! That's 3! Wow, 4 in a row!
Anger is healthy.
5! That's amazing!
I vented my anger.
6 in a row! Way to go! Unbelievable!
This is unbelievable damage for real.
Down.
Yeah, that's crazy damage. Hold on.
Hostile ahead.
The strategist? Fuck that. That's some crazy damage for a strategist.
No one does game day like New York. And no one cleans better than Tyler.
POV family movie night will never be the same. Orville Redenbacher gives you that movie theater experience at home with microwave popcorn.
Hey, yo!
We are undefeatable! Oh, I need assistance. Our enemies are here. I feel bad for you.
What is this damage? Just a glitch, bro? Hold on. Consume the life or grant allies a damage boost. Fuck my allies. Fuck my allies, bro. Shut up. Run around, slumber. Run around, slumber. Run around, slumber. I can do that. More damage. And this is broken. Shooting and healing, shooting and healing, shooting and healing. Then I'll really fuck with that.
And I don't know if you know this, from now on, once you buy the battle pass, you keep it. Meaning that if you don't finish it, you can go. You can always go back to it, which is insane. You keep it. You finish it when you want to. Forever. Okay, I don't know about that one, Chief. We're not even there yet.
Mates match or happy with game.
Listen, Marvel Rivals has done what many deemed impossible and made its 7 support. Alright, move on to the Guardians of the Galaxy. And first up, we've got Mantis, who's a fantastic hero to begin your journey in Marvel Rivals, as she's about as pure of a support as you get. But don't let that fool you, as during the beta, Mantis had the #1 win percentage out of any hero. Now, first off, let's talk about the passive. While at full HP, Mantis is one of the fastest characters within the game. She'll get a movement boost if you don't have any missing health. Now, your main role as Mantis will be the management of your life orbs, represented by the 5 flowers in the middle of the screen. Now, you'll gain these over time throughout the map, but also with her primary. If you're able to land a headshot, you'll gain instant access to a life orb, which is going to reward more skilled players with incredible potential for both DPS and the first ability Allied Inspiration is going to consume the life orbs to give your target teammate a damage boost of 12%. This is going to last for 8 seconds. You can spread this across to your teammates, and Fury is going to consume the orbs to give Mantis the exact same buff. This is what allows great damage dealers to combine her primary with headshots for life orbs, with the 12% damage bonus for actually solid damage and angry. Now, the last thing about our orbs is we've got a healing flower. This is going to be her right click, which grants allies healing over time. But on top of that, it also gives them a one-time effect of healing, and combined together, you'll be surprised just how much health Mantis can support for beefier heroes like tanks or flankers going for the big ultimate. Now, as for Mantis' big ultimate, Soul Resurgence, will be releasing energy all around while moving, and this is going to give a massive healing and movement boost to your surrounding allies. Now, the big key difference between her and Luna is that all of her excess healing is going to be converted to bonus health to your allies, which is insane to give you this massive advantage, not only during the ult to push into a point or to an objective or a team fight, but on top of that, after the ult ends, you have all this extra health, which is huge as well. Alright, so next we've got Rocket Raccoon, another beginner-friendly hero that, just behind Mantis, is one of the best win percentage characters in all of the beta. Rocket, in my opinion, is the jack of all trades for support characters. Now, you're only going to be dealing damage with this left-click bombard mode, but at 12 rounds per second, this bad boy can absolutely pump out respectable numbers. Now, it does have the ability to crit via headshots, but it does suffer from the damage falloff. As Rocket, you can be pretty focused on healing, but this is also great to get the ultimate up. Now, Rocket's right-click repair mode is going to fire these healing spears that can pass through allies and bounce off surfaces up to 10 times. I cannot overstate just how good the healing is from these little balls. The best thing about this is you don't really have to aim, as when these spheres get close to allies, it's going to kind of slow down and start doing massive healing to multiple teammates. And with that bouncing effect, you can kind of stay behind the danger because you are obviously susceptible to die pretty easily and bounce them off a wall to still spread the healing. I found this incredible to combine with characters that dive in like Venom or Captain America. The best part is you can also heal Rocket with these as well. Now, given him being a support, you better hope you have some ways to escape, and my god, does Rocket have great mobility between his wild crawl that lets him wall climb and his jetpack dash for quick escapes on flankers or to dash up for the high ground while using his flying ace ability to hover in the air for a great bird's eye view for the fight. The more mobility that you can muster up as Rocket, the better you're gonna be. Now, Rocket has some of the best team-ups in the game, but again, that'll be for that video. What we gotta talk about is his strongest ability, and it's not his ultimate, but his BRB device. And this is what makes the character crazy. Very noticeable if you don't have a Rocket, and they do. This can revive the first fallen teammate, making it crazy for a hero shooter. When all the teams rush in, they got a pick, they thought they won, but that tank they took down is able to revive and come back to the team fight. On top of that, it produces down, is able to revive and come back to the team fight. On top of that, it produces
de Jala.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Bro, back with that. Oh my god.
Join families. You said anything to your mom about me? That's insane. Can you hear what As far as my kids go, I'm dating Johan because of that guy I've been waiting for.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
On my other show services. No, I think maybe the conversation is
Martial arts sharpens your mind.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't forget, securing the mission area is your top priority.
I'm infantry again. Battlefield ready
You
again.
needed some help, didn't you?
Heavy weapons.
Help is here. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Not look happy.
Help is here.
I'm good to go.
Oh, we are undefeatable! We must traverse the entire hall of Dajalia.
Need some ranged firepower.
Let me help. You needed some help, didn't you? Let me help.
Behind you, my
So
friend.
you needed some help, didn't you? My anger is healthy. My life energy flows stronger.
Lightning confinement. Awaken the
A
rage of
guardian
battle.
never gives up. Chin up.
I am Asgard's might.
Maximum
Pleases me to be
pulse!
helpful.
That is crazy. Well, I'll tell you what, Mantis can really put out that damage.
Here they come now.
You made me angry. Get that vehicle moving again. We are undefeatable. You needed some help, didn't you?
A shield. Many thanks.
Beware, enemies. Chin up.
He's like the best person in the world. He's supernatural. Which means visit Funko.com and purchase to get yours in time for the holidays.
That's a yes. Bogey's incoming.
Why can't I move?
Let me help. We must traverse the entire hall. This is natural anger. I vented my anger. Step aside.
My comrades.
Both of them. That's actually crazy.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Watch me soar!
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I am wounded. Who will help?
I see them. Hurricane incoming! This statue is sacred. It must be delivered safely.
Only 60 seconds
Maximum!
left.
Step aside.
My anger is halfway there. Keep going. Down to 30 seconds. Help is here.
What a difference.
I'm doing this my way!
We must press the attack.
Just what we need.
We are undefeatable. Oh, I need assistance. We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Help is here. It can't defeat the wind and thunder. Well, you can't expect to win them all.